Without a shadow of a doubt, one of the largest sectors of crypto in 2024 is going to be around Ethereum staking, and specifically around Ethereum restaking. Now, EigenLayer is pioneering this, and we've talked about this on the channel. In fact, I've done a deep dive on it, so go and watch that. I'll leave a link to it in the description below. Today, we're going to talk about how you can restake your Ethereum, and particularly how you can participate in the entire liquid restaking ecosystem with a focus on Kelp DAO. So without further ado, let's just jump straight into it. Before we get started, let's just quickly talk about the Ethereum staking landscape. Now, at the moment, Ethereum staking is actually the largest category of DeFi with over $20 billion in TVL. In fact, it's a massive proportion of the overall DeFi TVL that we have at the moment. Part of this is due to the colossal rise of Lido, but also a variety of other liquid staking and liquid restaking providers that we have around at the moment that are just going up only. Now, Ethereum restaking is particularly interesting to me because it takes this concept of Ethereum staking, which is currently a $70 billion security mechanism, and lets you take this and use this economic security elsewhere to secure other services, oracles, applications, data availability layers, you name it, you can basically secure it economically, that is, with Ethereum staking. And that's why I think EigenLayer is probably one of the most interesting things to come out in the last year, I should say. So today what we're going to do is I'm just going to show you how, first of all, you can stake on EigenLayer, but also how you can participate in liquid restaking, which we're going to focus on as well. So let's just jump on the screen. This is the EigenLayer application. Now, unfortunately, at the moment, you can't actually do this, and that's because deposits are currently paused. That's because we've reached the caps, and currently there is almost 1 million ETH deposited in here. That has resulted in EigenLayer becoming a $1 billion application already, and I have no doubts that EigenLayer will continue to become a multi-billion dollar application in future. So the question is, kind of, how do you participate in restaking? Well, like I said, you can't do so at the moment. The caps will obviously increase when they do so, and I believe this is going to be in a couple of days' time. However, what you can do is you can go to liquid restaking protocols like Kelp, and you can stake directly here. So essentially how this works is you take a LST, like for example sfrax ETH or ST-ETH, and you simply deposit it directly into this application, and in doing so you get your restaked LST. The one that Kelp provide is called RS ETH, and this is essentially similar to an LST like ST-ETH, but in fact you've actually restaked the ST-ETH to begin with. Now, what are the benefits to doing this? Well, first of all, you're going to get a higher APR, and that's because you're providing security for other services. You're also potentially getting those airdrops, those juicy airdrops. In the case of Kelp, you're getting Kelp miles, or Kelp points, I should say, as well as EigenLayer points. So you can get double the points, higher yields, and that's something that we all love. Now, on the 29th of January, we are until February 2nd, there will be a really interesting moment because restaking will start again, and there will be 3 new LSTs on EigenLayer as well. Those are going to be Frax is sfrax ETH, Mantles METH, and this other one that I'm not so familiar with by Liquid. We call that LS ETH. And you'll be able to see them directly on here. Now, when this happens, there's going to be a massive gas war. You're going to have to pay a ridiculous amount in order to get in because people are going to just jump into this straight away. You can avoid that by using Kelp, so you can directly stake your LST directly on here. And when the caps unlock, they will kind of handle your deposit for you automatically, which is a very, very nice thing. So what do you need to do? Well, first of all, you need to just go to the application, select the asset, and you can either pick ETHX, which is by Stader Labs, ST-ETH by Lido, or sfrax ETH by Frax themselves. And in future, they are saying that they will have other LSTs. And you simply just enter an amount that you want and click restake. You pay the gas fee, and that's all you can do. Now, in doing so, your wallet will you will receive this liquid restaking token in your wallet. It's called RS ETH, and what you can do is you can use that in a variety of places within DeFi. If you head to the DeFi tab, you'll be able to see some of the different things that you can do. You can go on Uniswap, provide liquidity. You can do the same on Curve as well as Balancer. For me, the most interesting part comes with the integration on Pendle. And if we open up Pendle over here, you'll be able to see that you can provide liquidity on Pendle. If I go to the pool tab, you'll be able to see RS ETH will pop up over here. You can provide liquidity for RS ETH and currently earn 26% in doing so. There are a few other strategies that you can do on Pendle with RS ETH, including buying the yield token, which gives you leverage points and leverage yield, or buying or buying the principal token, in which case you can basically buy assets at a discount. You can basically buy RSETH at a 26% discount. If you're new to Pendle and you want to learn about how you can use these strategies, I've done plenty of Pendle videos on my channel, so go and watch them. Pendle, again, is one of the most interesting applications that we have in DeFi today. So yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to cover today. Let's basically show you how this works in real time. So I'm going to pick some SFRAX ETH, which I've got in this wallet at the moment. I'm just going to restake it right now. I'm going to show you what it looks like. Okay, it's done. So now I'll be able to go to my dashboard and I'll be able to see my points go up over time. So these are the Kelp miles and these are the EigenLayer restake points. I'll leave my referral in the description below in case you want to do it. I probably will get a little bit of a bonus, so that will help me out, but if not, no worries at all. Now, in terms of the EigenLayer points, it does look like the points are calculated through this formula, which is a time integrated amount staked in units of ETH multiplied by hours. So the more time you spend in EigenLayer or Kelp, the more points you'll get. Similarly with Kelp, it's based on the amount of days and the amount of ETH as well. So there is a multiplier there as well. And in terms of when tokens are going to come, I don't know, but I'd like to think that they will come sometime this year. And so hopefully, if you have some ETH just sitting around doing nothing, this could be something that you are interested in doing. Now, of course, there are risks, of course. Smart contract risk is certainly one of them. Blockchain risk is another. And depegging risk is another. So please keep those risks in mind when it comes to restaking or liquid staking in general. If you go to the unstake tab, we can't actually unstake at the moment, so please bear that in mind, as well as withdraw as well. So just remember that, you know, if you do want to kind of get out at the moment, the only way to do so, it will be to kind of go to a Uniswap or Curve and basically swap your assets directly there. So if I go to Uniswap over here, you know, you can actually swap it out into another asset if you wanted to. I won't do that today, but just wanted to let you know that currently kind of unstaking and withdrawing is not an option. So that's pretty much all you have to do. I'll leave a link to my referral if you want to kind of participate in this as well. There are lots of different strategies, and if you want, I can go in a little bit more depth, but I've got plenty of content about restaking, EigenLayer, and kind of how it all works as well. So please go and check that out. I'll leave a link to them in the description below. Today, all I wanted to do was talk about restaking, EigenLayer, and of course Kelp. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. If you're watching this on Twitter, give it a like, give it a retweet, and drop a comment down below as well. That always helps me out, and we'll be back with plenty more content in the near future.